Ibrahimovic is the best soccer player of all time. He's tied for the most league titles in Europe's top 8 leagues. You talk about goals, he's got some of the best goals, passes, playmaking of anyone. No one can come close to what he does. In a stacked Serie A, when Serie A was at its peak, a prime Zlatan Ibrahimovic was there 7 years, won the league 6 times with 3 different clubs. What top name player do you know can go into the same league and win it with 3 different teams? No one. He's all about his challenges. He goes to the teams that haven't won in years. Look at Inter. 17 years they didn't win the league. They had Ronaldo Fenomeno at one point in his prime, and he couldn't even win the league. Ever since he was in Italy playing for Juventus and Inter, Milan didn't win the league for 7 years. He comes in, he wins the league for Milan. PSG, 20 plus years without winning the league. They had like little to no history. He made it a mega team, and now people go there to chase trophies, all because of Ibrahimovic. The people that go there now, they're just riding in his coattails. He has 550 plus goals, 200 plus assists, playing in 9 different leagues, 7 different countries. Imagine if he played for a super team his whole career, 9 plus years. That's the difference between him and someone else. Someone else is getting comfy, playing at a team for 9 years. You're the target man of that team. Whereas Ibrahimovic is constantly changing and making his team good. His team wasn't always the best, but when he was there, he made it the best. And that's why Suarez, when he left Barcelona, was crying. There goes those trophies, and there goes his stats. So a lot of people made fun of Ibrahimovic for this, but he started a trend that now everyone's doing, and that's switching leagues and winning titles in different leagues. But the difference between him and them is they go to the top teams in that league to get the trophy, the easy way out. Ibrahimovic, on the other hand, he didn't always go to the best teams, as you can see in the Serie A in Italy. He went to Juventus. Juventus was actually third in the league when he went in there. And then he goes to Inter, that was second. Milan, I don't know what Milan was, but he's winning. He's taking these teams to victories, whereas the other ones, they see the track record. They say, oh, these guys are winning, winning, winning. I'll go there, add to my trophies. That's the difference. He takes the challenge, the other guys take the easy route. This is the point where you're going to throw in, where's the Champions League? Where's the Best Player of the Year award? And I'll tell you where it is. FIFA is rigged. We all know this. You'd have to be gullible not to see that. You know, I'll give you examples. 2009, Barcelona versus Chelsea. Drogba disgrace. One of the worst games I've ever seen in my life. Biggest screw job in the history of the sport. You look at PSG versus Barcelona, the comeback Barcelona made. You look at Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, one of the finals. You got a offside goal, and then I think the year later, Buffon got a red card in the semifinals. They're helping these teams along the way to win these games. And then also Bayern Munich versus Chelsea at home, Bayern's home. That was supposed to be Bayern's night. The ref was giving everything to Bayern. Chelsea somehow prevailed because of Czech and Drogba. And then you know what happens to Ibrahimovic's teams? Chelsea versus PSG. Ibrahimovic gets a red card, straight red, because Oscar flopped. He's getting screwed, whereas everyone else is getting things handed to them. That's the difference. And then the Best Player of the Year award, Schneider should have won it 1 year. Van Dijk should have won it 1 year. Ribéry should have won it 1 year. Ibrahimovic 1 year. The Team of the Year one time was all La Liga, and the Champions League was between Chelsea and Bayern Munich. You're telling me not one of those players made the Team of the Year? It's rigged as can be. So they're used to getting things handed to them all the time. You look at the top 10 decorated players of all time, a lot of those players are from one or two teams, and then you got an oddball in there. And of course, it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic, again, played for 9 different clubs and won 33 trophies. For me, that's the most impressive trophy collection I've seen. And Maxwell, I'll throw in Maxwell because he followed the same path as Ibrahimovic. They played together for years. They kept moving. But the other players, I lose respect because these are players on stacked teams their whole career. And one of them is a weak league. So the team that's winning it in a weak league, that's no good, you know. Lastly, you can't even say the World Cup. He was a one-man team. Sweden was Ibrahimovic. That was it. And a bunch of no-names. Now, this is the part where I say go out, do your own research, and actually see who's the best in the world. Watch a 5-minute clip of all the top players, you know. See which ones impress you the most. For me, I did do it with all the top players, even the ones that I don't like. I wanted to see why other people like them, and I still can't figure that out because Ibrahimovic has the best goals. He's got the best passes. He's got the best playmaking. Anything to do with forward, he's good at. You know what I mean? Best overall. Longevity in career. Only had one injury, major injury. That was Man United. You know, he has the ability to lead teams to victory. Even if they're okay teams, he'll turn them into good teams, or the best teams in that league at least. Do your own research, go out, don't follow what the public says, because that's not always true. For me, the greatest player of all time, the best in the world, Ibrahimovic, any generation.